Welcome everyone, this is my review of the high grade 1 to 144 scale Gundam 00 GN-X III ESF type mobile suit. This is a really awesome kit. I like this. I don't usually say that about 1/144 scale kits, but this is one of those exceptions where it was fun to put together and it's fun to display. Typically I don't like working with 1 to 144 scale because of the small parts, but this suit was worth it. I was first saw this suit in one of the episodes of Gundam 00, and what really caught my attention was the lance weapon that he has. If you know what I really like is I was really into like Dungeons and Dragons, King Arthur, that sort of thing, and I really like my mobile suits to have, you know, big giant swords or lances in this case. And really was sold on that kit once I saw that in the anime that he had a lance as a weapon. Again, like I say, really nice, really well put together. I like the design, just the angles of the suit armor. You can see back here, it's got the GN drive and then the thruster. Really like the look of that. Very stealthy looking, very fast looking. Definitely a kit that you could consider army building. Pick this guy up for about $14 from HobbyWave.com, and at the same time I ended up picking up the ALOS type, which I ended up customizing because I wanted to do something special with that one. Anyways, this is about the ESF type. I'll show you a little bit later the custom one I did. So let's go ahead and take out his weapons. Got this weapon here, very nice. As you know, in the season it turns into a rifle, so you can either use it as a lance or as a rifle. So that's really nice. But I usually keep it in lance mode just because of my preference for. And the beam saber comes with 2 of these, and as far as I can tell, there's nowhere to store the hilts. They just you know, put them in a bag and for storage. And on the side here, got his rifle. There's a little clip that's separate from this. There's the rifle. This comes out. I usually don't display it with the rifle attached, but it's an option if you want to. Pretty basic rifle. It's got this piece here that clips into the forearm so that you have better stability. So it's held by the fist here, of course, and then it plugs into the forearm. So that's nice. So that's it for the accessories. I'll give you a better view of this guy. These, well, in terms of articulation, the head, you can see there's a collar joint or collar protector there to protect his neck, and that gets in the way of the movement of the head, which is okay. The head itself, looks like he's got 4 purple eyes, and then he has this purple sticker up here that's behind the clear plastic. And then he's got the GN drive. You can kind of see it there. The light's reflecting a little bit off of the GN drive, which is purple. I think it would have been kind of cool to have a purple beam saber. That might have been a nice touch, but that's okay. Now, articulation. So we got this in and out of the shoulders, which is kind of nice, and we got 360 in the shoulder joint. Swivel at the upper arm, and it bends like so. Of course, a rotation in the wrists, like usual. There is rotation in the waist. You can go 360. The legs, they can go to the side a little bit. You can, depending on, pretty much that's as far as you're going to get without popping out the ball joint. And then it can go back about that far, as you can see, maybe. And go forward like that. As far as the bend, this is movable there, and the and then you can bend about like that far. And moving down to the ankles, you got side to side, front to back. It's on a ball joint, and then these these ankle guards come off, or they actually don't come off. They're not supposed to come off. Here, back in. They there's articulation there, some movement, and that's pretty much it. Again, I really like this. Apparently there's a GN-X model that has this big rifle. I want to get that one as well. But I really like this weapon here, and that's really what first attracted me to this model kit. The fact that it has a lance type of weapon, you know, really cool. Now, to show you what I did with my A-Laws Type 1/144. Basically what I did is not very... is I took a silver metallic Sharpie and painted most of the pieces. There is these joints here. I wanted to have a little bit of a contrast. So this is like a chocolate brown color. I considered painting them black, but I think it looks okay with the silver. I didn't really want to waste my Gundam marker on that, so there's bits of that showing, but it does provide a nice contrast. And really the inspiration for this was the kind of the knight in shining armor idea. So these pieces here were white, and then there's some white and there's some red that were originally red pieces. Overall, I pretty much covered most of the kit. Kind of see. Painted the GN drive, and of course the lance. And I did leave the handle of the lance its stock color, which is the brown, the chocolate brown color. So, yeah, not too bad for a marker. It doesn't really come off in your hands unless you're really rubbing your hands, like if you're holding the joint or something, trying to wiggle it out. Sometimes you'll get some residue on your hand, but not as bad as I thought for a marker. And you know, these markers are cheap, obviously, so it's not very much of a cost, and there's no preparation time. You know, normally if you had to paint this with using traditional paints, you know, you'd probably have to prime it and you know, mix up the paint and all that stuff. So saved a lot of time there. So yeah, this I thought it turned out pretty good considering it's a Sharpie. Side by side. And again, the one I customized is the A-Laws type, which originally was primarily brown and red, and then white and some white. So, and just again kept the purple. I think the purple and the silver really look nice together. On the shield, again, I left. This is the stock red that I was referring to. That's not that most of the parts are or came with stock. I decided to leave this red. This is a nice contrast, red and silver. You know, or thought that looked pretty cool. Alright, so this has been my review of the GN-X III ESF, along with my custom A-Laws type. Hope you enjoyed it. If you can afford it, these would make excellent kits to Army build. In fact, I think I may pick up 2 more and do some more customizing with that. Alright everybody, this has been my review. I hope you enjoyed it. Talk to y'all later. Bye.